Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Hopefully, doing well. My fingies are so cold right now. I am dying. Wonder if I can coerce my husband into making me some tea. I'm gonna ask him. All right. Going to go ahead and let me see what we got here. I'm going to be changing some color on this really fast, and then we're going to finish up the line art, and then it'll be done. Well, I wonder if I were to go like this, and then if I instead went like this, not like that. Oh, why would this duplicate? Why are you like this? No, Photoshop, no. Bad Photoshop. No. Contiguous, I say. Okay, so now this is a little bit. I almost wonder if I can. I'm like, can I get this to do what I need it to do and match the value? Oh, I can. Oh my god, I'm so fucking talented. Alright. There we go. That works. Hey, Pizza Lover, what's going on? How you doing? Alright, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, so now let's do the line art really quick. And all of the special effects. Let me just make sure I'm not losing anything. I'm going to open up Durante as well. So that way I can get... It's just the hair. Hey, Gabriel, thank you so much for that sub, my friend. How you doing? You're working on something. You're working on a secret. That's exciting, though. Me too. We're finishing up commissions today. I love sneaky peekies. Hold on, wait a second. Hola, hola. Oh, there's an eyeball. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. Keep an eye. That's good though. That's good. That is funny though. It's May 4th. You know what that means? Time to roll down a grass hill in the weirdest way humanly possible while laughing in a very forced way as I hang out with my would-be girlfriend before slaughtering a bunch of Padawans. Is that what it means? Oh, that's cool. That's fun. I'm glad that you enjoy drawing that OC so much. It's really cool when you can like find a character that you just really like drawing. Oh yeah, no, I know it's Star Wars Day. That was my joke. Was an Anakin Skywalker murdering a bunch of Padawans joke. My other option would be Blue Milk Day. That would be my other reply to that. Blue Milk Day? Question mark. I do love a good Star Wars Day. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars ever in the whole world, but I respect what it has done for the science fantasy community, and I really fucking like Darth Maul. That's the most trans thing about me, is that Darth Maul is my favorite Sith. He's pretty fucking great. Actually, nah, I'm lying. Jar Jar Binks is my favorite Sith. I'm lying. If I'm being real, it's Jar Jar. I'm super excited because today means that I am going to have my books featured in a bookstore starting tomorrow. They wanted to have some displays for Star Wars Day, which is totally valid because it's obviously a very important day. But they're going to be putting my books up in the bookstore right after that, and that's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, I never had Star Wars OCs. I did really like playing, like, Lego Star Wars to this day is probably one of my favorite video game experiences. I think it's a really well done game, actually. Also, watching Legos get hit with, like, blaster fire from droids and then they explode is maybe one of the funniest things ever coded into a game, I'm sure. When they did that, they were like, we're gonna just have the physics go crazy. And these little dudes are just gonna fucking explode. And everyone was like, bro, this is brilliant. Yeah, I never watched Clone Wars. The writing supposedly is really good, though. I do respect it. It's cited as one of the best pieces of, like, Star Wars animation, if not one of the best pieces of serialized Star Wars content. So that's pretty cool. I'm here for that. I do love that. It's also got a fun animation style as well. Maybe I'll watch Annie today. That'll be what I watch. One of my favorite parody musicals is called Annie, and it's about Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader and his day-to-day life trying to run the Empire. And it is really funny. The guy that plays Anakin is just, like, running around in a Star Wars, like, pajama onesie, like a Darth Vader pajama onesie. It's really funny. It is quality content. One of my favorite quotes from that musical is just, I don't give a dick about Star Wars. Just... Insert Lego Yoda death sound. That's so specific, but you're right, though. Oh my god. It was a good game. I like Battlefront, too. I thought that was pretty fun. I think I like the concept of the expanded Star Wars universe, but, like, I don't know enough about it to really, like, get invested in Star Wars, I think, as a whole. And I think, too, as the expanded universe has gone on, like, the world building for Star Wars was already kind of shaky to begin with, so the more you look at the expanded universe, the less shit makes sense, which is not good. They've had to do a lot of retconning over the years over, like, how midichlorians work, or how, like, how Siths work, how the Force works, so it's kind of tricky when you're trying to build a really heavy magic system effectively off of a very underdeveloped magic system that was more philosophical and theoretical than it was, like, actionable. So when fans have questions about how things work, you can't really answer them. You have to just kind of be like, I don't know, because midichlorians, and, like, that ain't necessarily the best. And I know that there are Star Wars fans that would go to the death over that, but I respect it. It's just not, it's not the most fleshed out. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really, like, a big sci-fi person, though. I wasn't even really, like, a big Star Trek person, either. I like Star Trek's writing more, though. Also, too, Star Trek's more diverse. I appreciate that as well. George Takei is an icon. And Leonard Nimoy is probably one of my favorite actors as well. But Yoda is a legend. I can't deny that. I do love myself a little green man that whacks people on the head with a stick. It's a good energy to have. I hope to be him one day. If I could grow up and be Yoda, that would be fucking ideal, actually. He can do backflips and shit. It's pretty good. He's just a funky little green dude, you know? If I had blue food coloring, I'd make Tatooine milk, but I don't got the milk nor the blue food coloring. I don't got that. I don't got the supplies. Whee! Come on now. Who is this? Oh, it's Showtech. I respect a lot of the stuff Showtech does, but sometimes when things are just slightly off key, like these notes are just slightly flat, and they're intentionally so, but my poor little ADHD brain can't handle that. I can't do it. I literally short circuit. It is so dry here, and the allergies are so bad. Oh, nice. But that's cool, though. A guy with battle droid limbs is actually pretty sick. I feel like there aren't that many, like, cyborgs in the Star Wars universe. Like, I recognize, like, you have like, insane androids, like, General Grievous. Grievous is actually cool as shit, I will say. But not a lot of cyborgs. Other than Darth Vader being, like, the biggest cyborg. And even then, he's, like, 99% droid and, like, 10% skin because of the lava, so, like... I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at Darth Vader falling into the lava. I do think that that's pretty fucking funny, though. My absolute most quoted stuff is definitely, I have the high ground now, Anakin. I can't. Pretty rough, guys. Pretty rough. Even this ain't that great. Who is this? Oh, it's Skrillex. That's why. I'm okay. Alright, we got Headhunters at least. We're okay. This one won't be disappointing. He was a Twilight bounty hunter who works for Grievous. Ah, see? Grievous is cool! I get it. As soon as Grievous started wielding that many lightsabers, I remember being like, my mind is blown. I can't. Just starts flailing the mannequins around. It's over, mannequin. I can't. I would watch it. I would watch a Star Wars parody made with just mannequins. I'd do it. Oh, it's interesting listening to him live. I don't think I've ever listened to Headhunters live. That's fun, though. I can hear literally everybody jumping up and down violently in the background. I feel like this doesn't really capture the base of his work that great, to be honest. It's alright. It's alright. Hydrate! Everybody drink some Wawa. I have a lovely Delicios Alani over here. It's a Hawaiian shaved ice flavor because it's the tropical time now. It's summer, guys. All right. This dress was very detailed. I'm excited to draw this next character because I think Octavia had like the most complicated outfit out of this cast of 4. But worth it for the fancy dress. Alright. This glitter brush really did the most for this illustration, actually. I'm like looking at the glitter and I'm like, the glitter is glittering, that's for sure. This will make sense. Now, there's so much little detail going on down here. I'm going to cover up some of the mistakes that I just made using a different color of line art. That's okay. We'll get there. So I guess I'm going to do the silver thread over the whole thing, because it is also a shiny material, so I'll take that. I won't do the blue or the purple, but I will do this. I will do it. So we're going to finish this, and then we're going to work on a cat shifter character. I don't think he has any cat features, but I have to double check with the commissioner on that one, other than like slitted pupils. But I think he's supposed to be depicted in his, like, human form. No! My hands are so cold, I can't. Oh yeah, that helps. I was like, this black, I don't know, the black line art sometimes is just too heavy. I started a new semester today, and I only have 1 class this time around, so I'm kind of glad. I don't have to suffer as bad. But that means I'll have some extra time to work on my backer kit. Which, speaking of which, that shit's crazy. The backer kit is already 20% funded, and the campaign has not even launched yet, which is nuts. I had a couple of, like, super fans go in and back pretty high tiers. So if you all are interested in backing my Court of Snakes Omnibus campaign, I have the, like, cheapest tier is, like, $10, so you can get 2 audiobooks. Or not audiobooks, pardon me, ebooks. But, also, like, the omnibus itself is $10 off, so it's like almost 20% off, give or take, of the retail price of the omnibus. So if you get your copy now, you can get it for not as expensive. So if anybody wants that link, let me know. I'm also almost to 50 followers on there as well. I think I need like 3 or 4 more people, and that's pretty much it. So that's crazy. And then the backer kit people will leave me alone. I also have to back Tessa's book as well. I'm gonna go to one of her book club is like a silent book club. when she is doing her release in July, which is really exciting. So I'm pretty stoked. I know nothing about everybody else's books, to be honest. This is a lot of curls. I have to be able to kind of get this going here. Maybe not. Just give it a little bit of, I have to like balance. It's like sometimes it's too much and you don't want to do too much. You want to do just a little bit. Oh my God. There we go, that'll work. Oh, Bentley. It's Bentley! Bentley! Whoops, not that one. That's something I'm going to be working on later. Dead-eyed stare from the... I'm going to try and keep the backgrounds, I think, the same. Hold on, can I do this in this way? Like, if I were to copy and then paste... Oh, I just pasted in the center. Can I paste in place? Do I have the ability to do that? Control-Shift-V. Let's see if it works. Oh, that did work. Crazy. Okay. Look at that. I learned a thing today. I was like, there has to be a way to paste into place. Like, there's gotta be. All right, so now let's save this out. All right, not bad. We were able to get these done in like 30 minutes. So let me save this. We're going to open it up. I'm going to open this thing. And then I'm going to save image size. We're going to go to 72. Is this real? It is. I like how the Dorito just despondently floats across the page, like the stream. All right. Let me get my camera set up here. No, let me make sure my camera's right, because otherwise it's going to be weird. I respect this. I don't know which game this is for, but Real's original music is better. All right. Here we go. I think I just did this with Red. I did. Man, apparently Spotify was like, this month you get a bunch of like relatively mediocre EDM. Sorry. I'm like, oh. I might have to tilt that head. We'll see. I'm not a fan. My hand is not warmed up enough for this, literally and figuratively. Not gonna lie. Alright, let me do my ribs. The ribbies. Actually, these suck also. Wow, holy shit, my eyes aren't working. This makes sense. This will make sense. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking on this, but... Wow, why do I suck? Alright. Guess who's going to be in pain doing this? It's me. This guy has what I would describe as Final Fantasy Dorito body. That's alright. We'll go from there. Thank you. Jace made me some tea so I could not freezy. Appreciate you.
Yep. Love you.
I love you too. This tea hot, but it good. It hot, but good. Oh my god. Alright, I still want this guy to be, like, relatively, like, lithe. But not that lithe. Ugh. Hold on. Because of the way that this is cropped, we're gonna go like this. Hello? Why do I feel like this is hella long? It's probably because it is. I'll probably have to edit some shit, but that's alright. I'll take it. I'm actually gonna move him over a little bit more. Hello, Photoshop, please. Photoshop's like, you want to go all the way the hell over here? And I'm like, not really. Let me make sure Durante Oh, problem is, I'm a dumbass. You wanna know why? Because he's in the same fucking position as the other guy, because I apparently choose 3 poses and that's my life. So let me figure out what I'm gonna do with his arm here. Let me see if I had this. Well, I'm like, what if I moved his arm? Let me try and figure out where I want to go with this. Yeah, I don't even like this. This is... Oh, this is a Rattata, surprisingly. Crazy. I might actually... I'm gonna... You know what? Sometimes this is what has to happen. Oh, actually... Wait a second. We don't have to do this. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Nope, we're going again. We're going again. Now that I'm actually like warmed up, we're doing this again. Oh my god, help. That's all I gotta say is just help. Can y'all tell that I haven't been doing like this is I'm not doing well. I'm fine. It's actually too tilted. This is how I die. This is why I don't really do like art commissions very much anymore. Not because I feel like I've lost confidence, but because it's way more labor intensive than editing, actually, believe it or not. Ironically. And sometimes it's just more worth it to not suffer. You know what I'm saying? I always be doing this with my necks. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Okay, there we go, better. I'm gonna bring this back in just a little bit, just because the anatomy is kind of crazy. Let me pull this in like this. There we go, better. Sure, I'm gonna shrink this just a little bit and move him so that his arm isn't, I'm not clipping. Because this needs to be... Okay, not bad. Much better. I feel a little bit more loose, so that's really what matters. Wow, and who the hell is this? What? Why? Oh my god, this is so epic. Wait a second. What are they giving me? What is this epic Kesha? What the fuck is going on? What is happening? What is happening? Okay, so I actually ended up tilting his head way more. Oh my god, it's a hard style mix. What is happening? What? Crazy. Is it the best hardstyle mix I've ever heard? Not really, but is it bad? No. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. I was kind of hoping that this was going to go the way of Apache, but it didn't. It just kind of did it. Dang, today is a day of disappointment. That's all that I have to say. This is disappointment. I am disappointment. I'm actually gonna give him more of a trap, I think. I'm gonna really, well, I guess I don't really need to worry about too bad about anatomy down here because actually he's not wearing clothes that are like super crazy. But this will work. Let me save this out. This guy's name is Mystery Man. His name is Sumner. I'm gonna actually give him a little bit of a narrower chin. He's supposed to look pseudo-Korean for fantasy. Sure. It's almost like when I don't feel like I'm gonna die. My brain clicked into high gear. Apparently I locked in. That was what happened to me. I had to just sacrifice. Okay, that was mediocre. There's so much going on with this music this week and I don't know what's happening. You know that moment when you're like just trying to find good music and Spotify is like everything that's been released this week is really bad. Ugh. I was never really a Devil Wears Prada gay. That was not my vibe. I'm actually gonna do this eyebrow and then I need to move this eye because it's not in the right fucking spot. Also, this eyebrow is too fucking far over, you know. Just normal, everyday, trying to do art shit. Totally fine. normal shit, you know? Why do I feel like this is ass? Here we go better. Actually, you know what's happening to me. This guy actually has... I gotta be careful. Because he has really full lips. But I don't want to be too over-detailed. Because otherwise it starts to be perceived not in the right way. There we go. Better. Sometimes less lines is more lines, really. That's kind of how you have to operate. Even this Gaga song is not that great. What is going on? This whole week they were like, would you like to suffer? And I'm like, no. Not really. That's fine, I guess. Let me make this eyelid a little bit more. We want longer, more narrow cat eye. There we go. Literally and figuratively. Okay, at least India won't let me down. I've said that like 3 times. I keep dreaming for the day that I won't be disappointed. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, but he's looking okay. He's all right. We're okay. We're okay. All right, let's get some hair on him. We're all right. Oh my god, this hair is actually really fun though. I like it when I can just kind of pull hair shapes any way I want. Oh my god, but even this isn't that good. Is my brain crazy today? Is that what's happening to me? What is going on? Oh my god, is this Nakash? It is, but it ain't that good. Oh no, maybe this is just a cursed playlist. Maybe this is just a cursed... Oh, okay, this is hot. Alright, we're alright. I love it when people use classical music in a fun way. Okay, this is hot. Oh, yes. No, that's good shit. Okay, so now I have to try and figure out how the parts of this hair are going to work in my favor here. Because he's got multiple parts in his hair. Okay, but that looks pretty good. Okay, we're all right. Okay. Ken, I'm assuming he doesn't have a beard. He do not. He naked boy face. Okay, well, new hairstyle idea for Wukong unlocked, actually. God, but it's like so complicated. I can't convince myself. Apparently, half up, half down man bun is as This guy's got a wild haircut. Actually, this guy's hair is like all over the place. Let's see. Sure. And then now I have to cry and do that again on this side. Should tell Drea that she cursed me with this braid. I do feel like to some extent I need to move this up. Yeah, that's fine. Oh god, but we're having some of that. This is why we flip shit, guys. Your brain thinks it knows what it's looking at, but it does not, just in case everybody was aware. Thumbnails are also really important. Holy shit, help me. Y'all. Okay, there we go. Now this needs to get fixed. And then this is also too far over. Okay, sorry, I promise I will look back at stream in just about 5 seconds. Carex, thank you so much for the self-care combo. I'm over here struggling. This is awful. My brain is not computing today, so this is kind of where we're at. Not at all in any way, shape, or form. I hope you're doing good, though. Also, Spotify is giving us awful music today, and I don't have any idea why. It is finished! You did it. You did it. Okay, does it have a hood? Okay, but my ass does not want to draw a hood. Oh, but that one's more complicated. Oh, but it's gonna look better if I do it with this. Okay, let me make sure that this hair is looking okay. Better. Let's struggle together yet. Yay! Woo! Yay! Wee! It's a mood. I do feel like I'm gonna kind of die, though. It's okay. Thus is the struggle of being an artist. Creating something from nothing and being able to visualize shit in a 3D space in the most batshit way humanly possible. This is... We are literally doing 4D chess 24/7. It's actually kind of a wide collar here. This is the most Final Fantasy ass outfit of all time. We're doing all right though. Okay, this is the most unnecessary. I'm trying to figure out how to gauge people for complexity for future commissions, because one thing that I realize I have an issue with is that some of these outfits would be determined or like deemed as like a complex outfit, but I don't have like the infrastructure to like charge for that. Yes! Oh, you're doing a Zeldathon too. Nice. I love the orange and yellow on your character. It's so fun. It's such a good color combo. I'm also just in love with the mushroom head. It's so good. Very cool. Thank you for sharing, Pizza Lover. That's cool. I'm gonna follow you. Hold on. I realize I have the power to do this on Blue Sky. I have the ability. If I had time to do any kind of challenge like that, I would. But when I say I work 4 jobs, I have time for like the occasional Overwatch game or 15 minutes of Tomodachi Life. That's my general day-to-day. It is madness. Hopefully it'll get better, but we'll find out. Really depends. On what happens in Canada. Okay, this thing has mad armor actually going down the side of it. Well, hold on. Well, hold on there. There's so much armor things happening. There's like so much. Every piece of armor humanly possible. They were like, give me a second. Sweet Lord. But yeah, I need to figure out what my framework is for complexity, because I have it listed on my commission sheet, but I have a feeling like I need to have a way to ask people. I feel like furries are more honest. Like when they have a more complex character, they're like, oh yeah, my character is pretty intense, but others don't know how to gauge that as well. And then I end up trapped where I have an ultra complex character that I likely should have charged more for, but I didn't. Alright. I'm gonna add a strap here, because that makes sense to me. I'm not gonna have his stuff covered up. I think by this hand, I'm just gonna keep that going. He's got gloves on as well. Okay, cool. I like drawing square fingers for gloves because they're like less detailed to draw. Actually, they're not as bad. You don't have to emphasize the joints as much. You can kind of just go in with a lumpy ass shape. I love heavy metal artists. Holy shit. I don't listen to it all the time, but like when they go hard. No, don't pass out. We need you to live. Maybe a nap is in order per snaps. I wish I could nap. I am not a very effective napper. I just kind of like stare into the void. It ain't good. I just kind of dissociate. That's not the answer. Her scream control is actually high-key kind of insane. I feel like I'm experiencing something like... It's actually like, that was kind of intense. I respect people who can scream really, really well, and then they have like great singing in between it. I'm like, how your throat is incredible. You are just not dying. You're too effective. You're too good for this world. It's also Snorlax time. Time to eat a snacky. Oh, I see. It's like 8 at night for you there. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go to bed early. I did that the other day, and I went to bed at like 9 p.m. and I woke up at 7, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? But that's totally understandable. Sometimes that hits me like that too. I'm like, what is going on? Like, who am I? Okay, this is Buckle Central. Where's that one guy? I think it's Tetsuya Nomura that does like the Final Fantasy art. That one belt lady. Belt. Okay, so that'll go for now. All right. I'm gonna flip this so that way I can I'm not confused by the crossing of these straps here. Sure. This song is so depressing, bro. What is happening? Why? I'm gonna need you guys to give me at least one good song. I'm gonna need you, Spotify, I'm gonna need at least just one. Just one. Just one. Just one. Spotify's like, I don't know how to do that. Actually, just kidding. I'm gonna continue to do this from this side. Is this just a Heads Will Roll cover? It is. Guys. What? Have a good night, Carrix. I hope you get a good sleepy. We'll see you later. Sure. To be fair, actually, this is actually a pretty good cover now that I am appreciating it. It actually ain't bad. Because what I look for in a good cover is, like, I need people to really do original shit. Like, they gotta bring, like, a new tone or a new like flair to it, and this ain't bad. Oh yeah, this is great. Great escalation, great building. No, it's good. It's good. Normally these covers are not that great, but this was not that case. This is actually quite good. DC is not the right direction. Need this to rotate. Rotate, I say. I'll fix the perspective. Don't think about it too hard. Don't look at it too hard. I like how this man is going to just effectively be one color. One shade. Black. We do like a good emo boy, though, to be fair, I feel like. I can't be mad. Oh, well. Actually... Hold on now. I actually think... Well... This is actually pretty... Don't ask questions. Everything's okay. That's better. That's better. Yeah, because Durante's outfit was so easy that, like... It's not that long of time, but this outfit in particular is really complex. So it results in a lot more time. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to, like, do that. Where I, like, am able to have people... And I should probably just start asking people, like... Does your character qualify as a complex character? Do they have multiple outfit details? Do they have multiple layers of clothing? Like, wings and tail, like, those kinds of things. And just start asking people. Because I think that would help me a lot. And then I just am not doing that. Because I don't get commissions that often, to be quite honest. So I don't run into this issue that frequently. And in this particular case, this person is a dear friend of mine. So this doesn't really bother me that bad. But having that framework would be probably for the best in case I do choose. Hold on, this is interesting. This goes different directions. Okay, he's slowly coming. I think his cheek is a little round. I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit. Oh my god, but there's like some weird... What am I having issues with here? Not that. Part of it is this line. I'm actually going to give him like a little hair too. Just for like disheveling purposes. Okay, could be worse. I almost wonder... Time to bisect this shit. Hold on. Part of it is, I think, it's this. Yeah, part of it was that. Just help. There we go. Holy moly. Okay, now that I'm like a little bit more warmed up, we're like suffering less. My god. Alright. Okay. I also didn't rotate this guy as much, which is not a bad thing, but alright, there's this thing. I'm gonna bring it down like that, like that. Wait. 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 Holy moly. Alright, so this hand obviously needs some help. But that's okay, that's why we do this. Yeah, I understand what happened. Hands are a mystery to me. Well, wait. I'm gonna actually need to break this down into different shapes. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm gonna go in here with a new layer under here. We're gonna break down the shape of this thing joint by joint, because otherwise I'm gonna be really confused. There's no reason to make myself suffer. sometimes you just gotta chill out and be like, hey, I need to break this down in a way that I can actually see and understand. And then you won't suffer so bad, you know what I'm saying? Then that also means now that this is too big, which means I need to readjust this as well. So that's okay. This is why we do this. Okay, so that's the hand. I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner. And we're going to put it over here. I'm also gonna make it a little bit smaller. And now I'm gonna go back over here. We're gonna try my best to not die. A little bit too intense, but we have like the glove itself. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seam on the glove. Yeah, see, we're okay. We're alright. We're okay. Actually bring this in just a little bit. I'm gonna follow. Actually, let me make sure we have the actual glove portion. I'm gonna follow this in like this. I'm gonna also have the glove here. Okay, so now let me turn this off. Now let me flip. I think this is still, yep, too large. Which is all right. Better. What the hell is this song? What does... I wonder about what Spotify feels like. Okay, we're done. We're out of here. I'm going back to the good music. Sorry, guys. I'm ejecting myself directly back to where we should be. It was a good try. Oh my, what is happening to me here? Hold on. Hands are evil. This is just one of those things. Sometimes you just have to cry and draw the hand 8 times, you know what I'm saying? I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. We lived. Well, actually... perspective. Oh my god, why is this so broken? Wait a second. Hold the phone. Hold on, let me actually we're gonna just hold the phone. Hold on, bro. Crazy. Oh, we're okay. I'm fine. Am I slowly exploding? Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. Oh my god, there's so many straps. There are so many straps! That's alright. And guaranteed I'm going to line this later and I'm going to be like, well, that's fucked up. And then I'm going to be upsetty because it was like... There's still going to be something wrong with it. Why? Yikes. Yikes forever. Well, and there's like... This is part of the problem. Part of the problem is that... There we go. No, he's actually got some fucking arm. His arm was very thin. Okay, I recognize we're missing a whole arm here, but it'll make sense. Sometimes looking at shit with the sketch on makes it actually harder for me to see what's fucking going on, so I have to, like... Okay, because that's where the arm goes. Okay, now let me see. It's hard because... Okay, as crazy as this is, we're gonna go on a journey. We're going on a journey together, y'all. I can at least see what's wrong. The question is can I tweak it to fix it? I think the answer is yes. I'm gonna actually take this and put it on its own layer, because otherwise I'm gonna be in a really sad place, I think. Okay, I acknowledge that this looks absolutely crazy right now, but I promise it'll make sense. No, did this make this better or worse? Oh, it actually kind of made it better. Hold on, hold on. Sweet Lord. I'm going rogue. Okay, I think it's okay. We're gonna try this. I think we're okay. Stupid arm, stupid hands, stupid armor. I think we're okay though. Okay, does he look busted? Are we okay? Because I think I've been...
I feel like this is too long.
Okay, well, that's a problem because it's not.
Okay.
I mean, I could have just fucked up the other arm because I just did a bunch of fucking shit to it that probably made this worse. Okay, give me a second because actually there's a lot of bullshit going on with this. The problem is that there's so much armor that like
it's kind of low-key obscuring.
It is really bad. So now
that actually helps.
Yeah, I recognize that there's a lot of perspective issues going on here. Just give me a second here to cook. Because I can roughly see what's fucking wrong, but like I've now been staring at this for fucking an hour.
Yeah.
Or more. I don't even know what year it is. Yeah, that's fine. So that helps.
Yeah, definitely.
And now, of course, the other option, I'm just going to leave that alone because I think that is fine. I've been effectively suffering with this for fucking 45 minutes, it feels like. Oh my I get to just click this forever. Trying to not fuck up everything that's in the front. Because the main problem here is actually it's more likely that that's an issue. Now that I'm looking at it. And that's fine. I was just whining about how I probably should have charged a complexity fee for this character, and I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Better? Okay,
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Lord! Alright. This is why you need multiple eyes on your shit, guys. Okay. You can't do it by yourself. Okay. Alright, so now, better?
And then, is this shoulder piece similar to this
No,
one?
it's a different, it's an asymmetrical
Okay.
shoulder piece. It's
Yeah, 'cause I was
it's
gonna
different
say
in
that.
style.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 2 pieces here.
I see.
1, 2, and then this one has like 3 tiers of shit
see.
going down it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually gonna put like a little fucking shirt under here, because guaranteed if he was just raw dogging this leather, that would be sweaty under there. I'm just saying, I'm gonna...
God forbid he has any body hair. It's just like
Fuck,
red.
yeah, it's just chafing hell. He's fine. Okay, otherwise though, let me flip it again. Okay, good? Good? Okay,
Yep.
everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, fucking A. Alright, let me save this.
Okay.
Sweet lord!
You did it.
Now I get to draw a fucking Dragonborn and cry.
Wee.
I'm not ready. I'm emotionally unprepared. Okay, thank you. I appreciate the help. That saved my life, so that way I don't send something fucking embarrassing to my client, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so now it's time to suffer. This is where this gets crazy. I'm scared. Alright, let me figure out a new model for this guy. So that way I'm not suffering. Okay. 'Cause this is a bigger dude, I'm assuming, so... Yeah, he's huge. Wall of muscle. Okay, let's get a big ass dude. Let's go. I'm going to potentially even make this bigger than what I have here. Yeah, better. Okay, I cannot suffer. I can't suffer and do something from the front. Sorry, I'm trying to not die here. Hold on. I can't do this lizard ass head from the side. All right, let's try this. Is this where I die? Potentially. My dumbass really thought I was going to be able to work on my self-portrait, my author headshot from my book. I was full of lies. I'm the one who tells the lies. Alright, so now I'm going to roughly, okay. Alright. I am going to be grabbing... Teach me, furries! I'm fine. Okay, so now let me figure out just kind of where this rough shape is. So I'm not going to worry about... I am going to plant the jaw. I'm not going to worry about the face yet because this is going to result in some wild anatomy. Okay, this guy is massive. It's not often that I get to draw, like, the most jacked characters of all fucking time. I'm actually gonna have to probably shrink this portrait down because he's just so fucking big. At least this is more within my comfort zone. You know, I'm like at least I know kind of what I'm doing here. I recognize this looks crazy. Just let me cook. Let me cook. Actually, we're gonna raise this shoulder. Sorry, that was my bad. Okay, so we're gonna be working on his head in just a second. You gotta trust me. Gotta trust me. Okay, big ass guy. I may need to move some of this shit. No, we're alright, we're alright. We're okay. This is like one of the harder things to do. This guy has like what I would call Reinhardt body. Got like multiple layers of muscle working. Wait a second. Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook. I recognize that this hand is terrifying. Just don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too hard. We're okay. We're alright. Okay, so now, this is where this gets stupid. Oh, actually, this hand is way too large. Hold on. Well, actually, it's the hand, not the arm. Hold on, I got it. I got it! This is what suffering is. This is why relative stuff is or understanding your relative placement is really important. Compare and contrast. This will make sense. Okay, so now, is it perfect? Not yet, but that's why we do sketches first. That's why we do sketches first. Alright, so now I'm gonna do another layer on top of this monstrosity. This guy has a shorter snout, I think. Yeah, I mean, he's like a dragonborn effectively, so they're not gonna have like crazy face stuff going on. Honestly, getting this geometry is like the #1 most important fucking thing. Okay. Okay, so it's been like years and years and years since I've drawn a Dragonborn, so if shit happens and I fuck this up, you guys know what happened to me. You know what happens. You know what you did. That's all I gotta say. Actually, I'm gonna do the underlying structure first, so that way I'm happy with it. And then I'm gonna go back and fix up the other shit going on here. Hold on, actually. It's not quite where it needs to be. There we go, better. We're gonna add on details after, but he does have some pretty fucking insane cheekbones, actually. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and with this draw on a new layer. It's hard because they don't have eyebrows, so this is where things get kind of creative. They have like these blocky like ridges for eyebrows. They're like eyebrows light. Dang Dragonborns! That's all I gotta say. Okay, we got these eyebrow ridges. Okay, now I may want to make this more square. So I might take this and just make it slightly shorter. Because while I acknowledge that a lot of dragons have longer snoots, I think that the D&D Dragonborn don't really do that. They got shorter snoots, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now. You get these big ass horns on here, holy shit. What in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's all I gotta say. Actually, this is not correct. I really need to be able to actually, like, get this shape down. Okay, this is suffering. All right. Okay, not bad, though. Not bad. Hi, Chungus. How's it going? Oh, except I kind of want to bring this out more. I'm drawing a Dragonborn, and I am suffering. Thank God I did, like, 2 seconds of furry practice before this, because I think I would have not survived if I had to do this. I kind of want to move his mouth a little bit. There we go. A little bit more of a serious expression. We'll see if my client likes that, though. This ain't bad. A lot of these shapes are, like, really crazy. Okay, so then this goes like this, that goes like that. Okay, so I'm going to slowly erase all the shit that I don't need from in here, for the most part anyway. Sure. Kit bash some Warhammer. I understand Warhammer. I know not what kit bash means. I've never played Warhammer in my life. It seems intense. I respect it. It's like a lot of math. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, well, we got a dragon. I'm actually going to make this a little bit smaller so that way let me figure out what I'm fucking doing with this. Well, maybe I might try like a different eye. Something that's more realistically set into the face rather than like a more humanoid eye on top of it, but we'll see what we got. I recognize my knowledge for dragons is legit Chinese style dragons, and that's all I got. I don't like that too much. I hate it less, is what I'm going to say. It gives him more of like an ethnic, like, look, but hopefully they won't hate that. We'll see. We'll see. I recognize that the D&D Dragonborn have, like, really, round eyes. Well, maybe I need to... maybe this ain't it. I am literally using every brain cell that I have to do this. Okay, I've officially just... I thought I could go all the way back. I cannot. Hold on, I got it. I'm gonna figure it out. Holy moly. There, that's yes. Yes. Better. Better. Now, my other problem is this line. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with, like, Warhammer. Like, I understand that they come in, like, sets and stuff, but, like, I genuinely just haven't, like, had any, friends who, play it. It is a very expensive hobby to get into, for sure. Actually, you know what? Son of a gun. The anatomy of this guy is gonna kill me. I'm not gonna survive. Okay, I'm probably being too nitpicky with it. I need to chill out. Okay. I need to chill out. I'm alright. Everything's okay. It's gonna be alright, bud. This guy's got mad bearded dragon face. I might have his mouth open a little bit, I think. Oh my lord. Oh, nice. I just paint minis. That is fun, though. I also feel like I'd be kind of bad at that, though. My hands, they shake. Those minis are bitty baby, but I like them. Okay, he also has, like, kind of like a dragon-y, like, throat. Question mark? Question mark? I know not what this does. I don't know. Lysard? Whoops, wrong layers. Okay, he's alright. He's alright. He's alright. Okay, this one, well, it is... Yeah, I should have, definitely should have, gotten a complexity fee for this, but that's alright. I'm gonna go quickly, and I'm gonna try and not think too hard about the armor. And we're just gonna kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna kind of try and go for it. I think we'll be okay. I might not want to do... Actually, just kidding. I'm not going to do this armor. I'm going to do the other one. I'm trying to find the, like, least painful version. of this armor. Yeah. See, I feel like I am doing a 4D chess over here. But that's okay. That's sometimes how it works. I don't know what color this guy's armor is. I'm gonna have to look at the description again. Alright, now I cry. I'm gonna do it in perspective on the other side. Holy moly. Oh yeah, Titanfall's cool as well. Yeah, I have also never played. Me and machines or big pieces of armor are not friends. This is some AI ass armor. Holy shit. Yeah, that one when you're trying to pull some semblance of shape out of an AI art design, so you have to ask yourself, like, what the fuck am I looking at? And then you have to just kind of, like, guess. Let me see, this is gonna go down like this. It's gonna go like this. Up in here, that goes like this. I'm gonna go like this. Is this armor accurate? Probably not. Is this as good as it's gonna get? Yes. I'm gonna add some other details here. But I'm gonna try and not make it too intense. I'm gonna go with kind of like a dragon scale style, like little arches, like a Japanese water pattern kind of. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Okay. Save. I'm gonna scream. He also needs like a little tunic here to keep himself from having a fucking bad time with this armor. Lord. Okay, but this is going. It's going. Trying to translate any sense of semblance of shape from AI ass art is awful. The AI goes, "This is what shit is, right?" I love my clients. I'm not gonna definitely dog on this client. She obviously preferred to get real art done of her characters versus using the AI in the final. So I don't mind when clients send me AI references, but AI references of armor, holy shit. By God is all I have to say. It's just, what am I looking at? I don't know. A demon. Oh, I don't know why I did this way. This is where this goes. I'm okay. All right. Okay, save. Oh my lord. Okay, this is actually not so bad. Somehow this is less bad than the last guy that we were working on. I don't know. I think it's just because it's big plate versus a bunch of leather detail. Also, I'm warmed up is really half of it as well. So I shouldn't feel super bad, but... Okay, ain't bad. Okay, so now let's see. This plate is going to go down like this. I'm going to draw the hand on top of it so I don't have to suffer. And then we don't see that over there. Okay, not bad, though. Not bad. This could be so much worse, actually. The only thing is I do feel like maybe the back of this head needs to be larger. Yeah, I like that more. Sure. Sure. I'm going to put a shirt on him underneath this armor, because otherwise, like, the way that... God, this AI is really bad. Holy shit. Like, there's just no indication where the armor ends and, like, actual shit begins. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point where it's like... You just physically can't fucking see. And if the whole body is armor, he can't move. You know what I mean? Like, AI was like, what if we just put armor everywhere? Like, every single fucking part of him is segmented. And I'm like, he's not the fucking Tin Man. Like, he needs to be able to move his arms. How the fuck is he supposed to swing anything? This is why you don't get AI to do your art, guys. And God bless this author for actually having some semblance of, like, dignity and asking for character art of their characters. I'm very, very thankful for them, because I see way too many fantasy authors also make this decision. Now, she's just using it again for reference. She didn't use any of this AI art in the promotional pieces for her work. But holy fuck. Imagine if she had. Okay, so now unfortunately I'm going to have to look at... I need to go look up what a metal gauntlet looks like, because then that's going to be the only thing that saves me here, because this fucking reference is probably some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Hold on. There we go. I was like, what is happening right now? Oh my god, is Lady Gaga. Lady Goo Goo, you know? Okay. Alright. Oh my god. I'm gonna just be really simple on this. This hand. Dude, you want me bad, I think you're cool, but I'm not sure. Can we flip this way so that way I can utilize this reference here? I like the scale pattern on this armor, it's pretty fucking sick. It's not about sex or champagne, you holy fool. Okay, so I'm actually going to bust this out in kind of a blocked way, so that way I'm not super confused. Me, baby, in a safe place. Come on and meet me. I'm actually gonna have this go all the way over. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo this bottom one because that makes so no sense. It makes no sense. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of ad-lib that because I don't have to deal with this shit. Hey, Zano, welcome back. How you doing? Sorry, I am locked in. When I say that this is high-key kind of the worst, I really do mean it. Okay, because there's a glove under there, yes? Yes. This armor only goes up to the top here. I'm facing my worst enemy, two worst enemies, furries and armor. Both of these things are trying to kill me. Okay, I'm gonna actually turn this off so I can see. Boop! Actually gonna drag this back down a little bit. Okay. Holy moly. I'm just gonna kind of guess. We love just guessing, you know what I'm saying? That's half of what art is just going, ah, and then just kind of kind of just going for it, you know? You don't really think about it, you just you just kind of just do it, you know? You just kind of yeah. It's happening. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to do this in 2 different metal colors, but I guess it really depends on what the client wants, so we'll kind of have to just see. If it was me, I'd be doing two colors, but... Metal. Okay, but that ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. Now I gotta go in here and, like, erase out any of the weird stuff going on inside the finger. Okay, that could have been significantly worse, though. Oh, there's our regularly scheduled bot over on Twitch. Get out of here. Be gone, demon. Goodbye. Oh, my feet. All right, I'm sitting on my feetsies. It was maybe not a good idea, but I am doing it. Hello, Mr. Man. What do you want from me? What do you want, Mr. Bubs? Oh my god. This cat's like, I'm very stinky. My cat is the stinkiest old man. It's okay. I don't judge. I think that's actually it. That's crazy. Somehow this was actually less bad than the other guy. I don't understand, but that's kind of just how that happened, I guess. Let me make sure there's nothing else going on with this guy's head. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more final piece of plate right there on his forehead, so that way he doesn't look like a dummy-dum. Yeah, that could have been significantly worse, actually. That really could have been worse. And the anatomy is actually not fucked up. All right. Okay, I got 20 minutes to work on my own stuff, I guess. Mr. Bubs, your feet are so sharp. My cat's feet are the fucking little daggers. He just wants me to hold him like a little otter man. He doesn't want me to work. Sir, I got 20 more minutes. Can you chill out? Oh, actually, wait. I don't want to do this. I'm full of lies. I'm just going to go ahead and save this out as a JPEG. Okay, so now, effectively, what we have done today so far is this Dragonborn, this guy, finished up this lady. So that's 2 out of the 4 done. And now I'm going to just go and dick around and do my own artwork for a second here. Because I got to wait for approval from the client, and so I'm just gonna do this first. Mr. Bubber. My cat is the cutest cat in the whole world. I swear to God. Oh my God, his little feet are so sharp, though. Okay, so I think I'm working on my new portrait for the back of my books. And I think what I'm going to do... Do I want to do the whole face? I think I do. I wanted to do like a Junji Ito style, like Uzumaki style illustration. So effectively, what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize this creepy face hole. I'm giving myself a face hole. This is how we're gonna do this. Oh my God, Mr. Bubber, no. Can you go bother your other dad for food? It's because he doesn't want to. Hold on, let me show you what's going on over here. Okay, this is what's happening. He wants me to hold him like this. Look, he starts making biscuits. He's making biscuits. He just wants me to stop working, and I'm like, I can't. I have to. Aren't you just the happiest lad? Oh my god. You're so cute, but like, step it. Oh, did you hear Jace open the cabinet? Because I think you did. Jace, you want to summon this little man? He's looking very eagerly in your direction. Oh, he run. Oh, he run. There he goes. He doesn't love me anymore. He was given the option for food, the opportunity, and he looked at me and he said, not you, bro. Nice try. Okay, so I'm going to do this ragged edge around the edge, kind of. And then I'm going to still have... Let's see, I need to make this ear a little bit more round. Because I have fucking alien ears for whatever reason. And then I'm going to do the other one. A lot of these author portraits have been pretty experimental. Like, I tend to not really do anything super crazy. I'm also actually going to make this on a new layer up top to have this cross over this headpiece a little bit. This is going to be really rough. And I'm just going to kind of have pretty shaggy hair right now. I try to be at least relatively representational of where I'm at right now, because I think I've struggled a lot with feeling like I don't really connect with my own sense of self or my own body. So, trying to be more representational and not idealizing anything, just kind of, you know, going and drawing myself as accurately as I can. That way when I look back on this stage in my life, it's like, oh. Alright, so now that I have this, hold on, turn this off. I'm going to make a new layer, and then now I have to do this. Okay, don't fuck up the swirl. Oh, I kind of fucked it up. I fucked it up. Hi, Jace.
Hi. I'm reheating those Diablo nuggets from Taco Bell. Do you want some of them?
Sure. I will try one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do the swirly and I fucked it up, Jace.
I'll walk away so that way you don't feel pressure.
No, it's okay. It wasn't you. It was just, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
The swirl was so good, and then I moved too far. It's trying to keep it fucking even around the entire thing is really... The problem is the Lorg circle. Okay. Some of this is also going to get covered up by hair, so I'm going to be erasing it, but I really wanted to have the appropriate shape here. No tangents. And then I want there to be some degree of perspective. So let me go back and look at the original Ito illustration. Let me see if I can want to connect this all the way down. So I think this... He's got really good perspective. Okay, hold on. Well, actually, I am full of lies, so no, it would be like this. Because I'm looking more at this spiral dead on. So this is like the lip of the thing. And then that will do some shading as well. add some extra texture inside this spiral of death. This is really difficult. Lots of challenging things today. Mr. Bubber, you had to come back over here to say hi after you got your food? Oh my gosh, why are you so cute? Oh my goodness. Ew, and you pooped, because you're stinky and that's all you know how to do. I love you too, Mr. Bubs. He's like trying to shove his head as hard as he physically can into my body. Okay, but it's going. I'm gonna play with texture in here a lot, I think. Use a lot of different textured inkers. But otherwise, I'm gonna have this illustration entirely in black and white. Mr. Bubber, you can't just eat my arm. He says I can and I will. You don't get to tell me what to do. I will bite the shit out of you. Mr. Bubs, you're licking yourself very hard and it's making it so that I'm rocking back and forth. I don't know how to tell you. Two can play at that game, Mr. Bubs. Okay, so now let me go ahead and erase out the top of the head here. Oh, I made this on a new layer. Goodbye. Look at that. The swirl. Swirl of death. Swirl of death. Swirl of death. Alright. Now, I always work with full black outfits because I don't really feel like it is essential for me to do anything else. So I'm going to do like a tank top for once on this one. Mr. Bubs, you are very cute. Oh my god, he just sat his little self down on my lap because he wants to watch me work. I think the general vibe of this is going to be really like fragmented and broken. So I'm not going to worry anything at all about the actual body. guy. And then I'm going to cut the arms off. Like a sculpture thing going on over here. And we're going to go like this. Okay, there we go. Fragmented and broken. Hiding behind a mask. What is this? Fragile masculinity. Could be. I think that's an interesting way to interpret it. I'm doing an author portrait for myself for the backs of my books, and slowly over time, my self-portraits have gotten more and more censored. So if we look at, I'll kind of show you the interesting progression here. Let me go and do it. Let me grab it. So the first one I did was, oh my god, that's the icon size, was this one. So it's very cartoony and very fun, and not really very much was going on with it. And then the next one I did was this one, and then I have the censor bar over my face. And then now I have just completely taken out my face and replaced it with a swirly. So I don't know. I feel like my identity has definitely been slowly eroded over time. I'm going through a lot of weird shit. So it's been kind of fun. I don't know. I used to not do self-portraits, and then things got interesting. I decided that I'd rather do like a self-portrait than have like a traditional author photo, if that makes sense. And it's been kind of interesting. It's evolved slowly over time. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do this year, and my brain settled on Uzumaki by like Junji Ito for whatever reason. That was the thought, was like, but what if swirly face? So... But I'm curious. This is going to go on the back of a, like, dystopian science fiction, so I think it'll also kind of fit the theme, too. I think I'm going to do this in black and white as well. Yeah, it's literally just a rock. Well, I got to do the everything everywhere all at once thing, where it's just a rock with googly eyes on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping things will be better. Maybe next year I'll have a different view of myself, you know? I think that's what makes self-portraits kind of weird, is that they are pretty darn representational. It's a pretty vulnerable place to be. It's kind of interesting. But welcome in. Thank you for jumping into stream. It's always good seeing new faces here. We were working on commissions all through this stream today. Was this lady, and then I'm in the middle of a sketch for this guy, and then I also had to face my ultimate fear and draw Dragonborn. So slowly but surely, and then I gave up, and then now I'm trying this thing. So here we are. I think I'm gonna work black and white, then I'm gonna put some kind of, I want to do a play on the Eclipse logo, I think, behind me. In my next novel, there's a fascist organization called Eclipse. I've been dealing a lot with fascist BS in my own life. So having that be the overall theme of this portrait would be kind of interesting. Let me go really, really dark. Time to put in the swirly. It's swirly time! Go, buddy, go. And I'm gonna do like this. I think I was like trying to figure out what the hell was going on over in this corner over here. I think I actually misplaced a line. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Bye. And then this gets filled in. There you go. All better. I was like, what is going on over there? Okay. Oh yeah, also important. Put my plugs in. There we go. Yeah, crazy, right? Bram, you know. Nutso. Yeah, no, legitimately, I'm moving to Canada to try and like fix the situation a little bit. I'm very lucky. My husband is super smart and is gonna be going to Canada for school, so I am jumping along and doing that. Hi, Cal. You made it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. How was your work day? Hopefully nothing super crazy. I don't remember if you work on Mondays. Just so bad, babe. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. My nose is itchy. It's so it's bad allergies here. I am dying. I think that my face is gonna fall off. That's the only thing that makes sense to me right now. Maybe that's the message behind this portrait, is just, oops, my face fell off. I have bad allergies. Please help me. Save my life. Whoosh, whoopsie doodle. Cal, what if you had messed up your 4,000 day streak? What would you have done? Do I have to be like the Duolingo owl and like sit in the corner threateningly? No, I'm just kidding. That literally would have been so tragic, though. Okay, but I actually really like the way that this is coming out so far. I like these little portrait doodles because they're very, like, inconsequential. I don't really feel like I have to think too hard about it. I've got to go take a picture of my chest to get my well, do I want to put my tattoo on here? Am I that, like, dedicated? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this. I can't really see this on the model, but that's okay. You know, I thought I was gonna... I really should end stream. I was like, I thought I was gonna end stream on time, but to be honest, if I work hard enough, I can probably finish this tonight. I'll probably finish it off stream, I think. Trying to figure out what I want to do. With this thing behind my head. Oh, I guess I could do... Let me see what I got. We're gonna play around with this thing. Actually... Quick, circle! Whoops, not that. That's the center. I'm gonna lay in the basic elements before I dip. just because I want to be able to have a good idea of where I'm going with this before I do anything crazy. Actually, why would you do this? I gotta make sure that this lines up appropriately. Line up, you demon. Actually, well, what happens if I go like that? Oh, that's better. Yeah, interesting. And then I'm going to play around probably with, like, blooms and stuff. Lens flares and things. Cool. Alright, well, that's a pretty good foundation for this, I think. Okay, well, we did so much today. Sweet butts. We finished this one. I love how with the power of a sub, Gabriel has also healed his stream boss all the way back up. But yeah, we did this one. We did this guy. We did this Dragonborn, and then now I am working on at least the line art and the flat color is done, so I'll shade this later. But I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to be reading more Mirror Gaze. If you want to stop by and listen to a good book, you can do that. It'll be completely free for everybody to come pop in and listen. That'll be same time. But also, don't forget, I will be back tonight with an extra special pop-up stream where we will also be reading a book. That'll be at 7 p.m. my time, so that's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Pacific. So I have all of the details over in my Discord, but if you want to come listen to my newest book that's coming out onto BackerKit on the 30th of this month, it's a young adult political dystopian with tarot card magic. Be sure to pop by, sauce a follow, do all that good stuff so you get notified when I go live. I'll be saving the VODs for people who miss it are on YouTube until the second week of June. So if you do miss it, that's okay, and I will just post the VODs, and it'll be all good. So I hope to see you then. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.